Hi, it is Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. You can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry or on the internet at bitchinahurry.com. If you're interested in any personal reading or anything like that, more clarification. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the second half of October, the 15th through the 31st. So this is going to be just a general reading for that sign. And if for some reason you are a Cancer and this does not resonate with you, check your moon or rising signs. I have a video for all 12 signs. So one of them should resonate with you. So we're going to get started here. We're just getting some of the cards to come out. What do we have for Cancer for the second half of the month of October 2018, the 15th through the 31st. The beginning of this month, about a week ago-ish, we had the new moon in Libra, which is a great time for everyone to keep ahead of their game. It's a great time to launch new businesses. It's a great time to ask for a raise, to shuffle your cards in a really sloppy way. This was the one we were supposed to get. But that new moon in Libra has woken a lot of people up, a lot of stuff that people had wanted to do, or it's also a great time for things you don't want to do. Like if you are trying to eat better, abstain from drugs and drinking or some other bad habit, bad relationships. It's a great time for, as they say, a detox, get bad people, bad energy, bad things out of your life, unhealthy things. And it's a great time to continue on a healthy path if you are already there. Let me move this cord. How about that cord? There. I can't stand stuff like that. Type A. Anyways, I have a Cancer moon, so that'll be interesting. I like to see all the different signs and all the things that come up. We'll get a few more cards here, and then we will start your reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Second half of October. What do you guys have going on? So far, we've had a few pretty interesting readings. So yeah, Aries reading was really interesting. So, well, the first three really were. So we have three more cards, and I think, okay, let's see if we can get one more here. We may have to, sometimes they come out in a clump like that, and then we have to sort of let them rest. So for the final summation, which I think is what's going to happen right now. All right, let's just let these rest for a minute. We start out at an impasse. Right here we have the Two of Swords. There is a decision that needs to be made. Something is holding you back from making a decision that you need to make. So there is something going on and you're stuck. Either from something you want to see, don't want to see, whatever it is. You may know what this thing is, but it's holding you back from making a choice to do something. And you see here the Queen of Wands. So it's not for lack of energy. You have the ability and the wherewithal to complete and take care of whatever this thing is, but for some reason you are not going through with whatever this thing is, this impasse. And this impasse it's all in your mind. Whatever this is, it's in your head. It isn't. I don't want to say it's not real, because it doesn't mean, especially Cancers, we're very nurturing. Very, very nurturing. So everything emotionally is very real. But intellectually, sometimes the emotions and the intellect get mixed together. And that could be what's happening here. Something in your head is keeping you from making this decision. And then the next card we have is the Seven of Cups, which, cups are traditionally they're a water sign, or water sign. The water signs identify with the cups, I should say. That makes more sense. So the water sign here, you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But since you guys are a Cancer, you get the Seven of Cups. This is overwhelm. And you can tell she's looking in one direction and pointing. He's reading something and looking down. There's cups all over the place. There's a lot going on, and nothing is being decided. And this happened in one of the other readings too, with this card, amazingly, because you're stuck at a stalemate. You're stuck in your head. Too much going on. Too many options. It is time to sort some things out. The beautiful thing is here next, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is highly intuitive, she's all-knowing. She has got it going on. She knows exactly what is up. So that's what I'm saying, is with this stalemate that you're at here, you know exactly why this is happening. This is not a mystery to you. You may not want to see it or admit it, but you know what is overwhelming you. You know what is causing you to be stuck at this stalemate. And until you resolve that, you're not going to be able to move forward with anything. The thing is, you have so much positive energy here. You have this Queen of Wands who, she owns her domain. She works hard. She knows exactly what's going on, and she is getting things done. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So you have all the energy, all of this fast-moving energy. You have it. It's available to you. You just have to unlock it. And the key to unlocking it, look at this. You have this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, I like to sit on the floor and do my readings, so it's more comfortable for me. But you have this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like this rushing energy. So between this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Wands here, you have your emotions here and your action here. Between these two things, if you can write everything around, we can get out of this stalemate, out of this, I want to say like you're like in a rut, like, I can't, I don't know, oh, look over there, well, over here, there's like a lot of this, I don't want to say whining, I don't mean it like that, but there's like, you know what is wrong, you know what you're not doing, and like I said, deep down, you know, you're smart, you know what is holding you back, but you're not taking care of it, but you have everything in your favor. Everything is in your favor. You have this energy of the Knight here charging in. You have this energy of the other Knight here, this fire energy. So you have everything, and you have everything right at your fingertips. You're just not doing anything with it. Next, we get this Four of Swords, and this is a time to take a minute away and rest. This is a time of rest. I love this card, and if you look at her, it's like she's meditating, or, like Sleeping Beauty almost. Like she's taking this time and she's just resting. Even though there's all this other stuff is happening around her, she's taking the time to rest. And I think what's going to happen is taking this time out to rest is going to help you evaluate what's going on here with all this overwhelm, and it will help you to ease the stalemate that you have going on here. The problem that you're going to have when this happens, and this is why you haven't done anything, is this feeling of loss. This feeling of loss. Something is going to feel sad, because even though sometimes all of these options we have may not be good for us, but that doesn't mean that we want to get rid of them. A lot of things that aren't good for us we don't want to get rid of. Smoking, drinking, eating ice cream at 1 a.m, all that kind of stuff. We'd like to do this stuff, but it isn't always good for us. That's what's going on here. You're hanging on. I think you're hanging on to things that are not good for you, and you're going to have to say goodbye to something to get out of this stalemate. Because here's your 2 and here's your 3. So you're at this stalemate right here where you're not progressing, you're not going back, you're just not doing anything. You're just stuck in place. You're here, and to get here where she's at the 4, to get here to where you can have a little bit of rest and start to move forward, you're going to have to go through here, the 3rd one, where you're going to feel some loss. You're going to feel some loss, saying goodbye to some things that maybe you don't want to say goodbye to. But I think in your head, you're smart and you know better. This is the card that just came up. You know better. Knight of Swords. You know better. Your mind is sharp. Should I move it here? Can you see? Your mind is very, very sharp. And this Knight of Swords it's your intellect. You know exactly. This lets me know for sure that you know exactly what you need to do to take care of whatever this is that's holding you back. But there's something blocking you. And what's funny is I'm having I feel like a heaviness like on my chest. Like something is blocking you. Like, I don't know. It's not like work, it's emotional, it's personal, it's something really personal. It can be maybe it's a false belief you have, or a person in your life that isn't good for you. The thing is, you know better. You really know better. So this is a time, take a minute away here, evaluate what's going on. Know that you're going to feel the loss for saying goodbye to whatever this is. This can be like a toxic relationship that you have. Maybe you have a friend that you really like hanging out with, but it really causes you not to be your best self when you're around them. Or maybe there's a certain activity that you partake in that it causes you not to be your best self. Maybe you're doing drugs, maybe you're drinking. You know, maybe you're smoking. I mean, who knows what you've gotten yourself into. But you've gotten yourself into something that you're having a hard time getting out of. And you know it's time to go. You know it is time. So let's get one. And here you have it. The Three of Cups. A celebration, emotional fulfillment, a full circle moment. You have your two really good friends with you, or maybe it's your two kids, maybe it's your two siblings, two colleagues, two people that are really important to you are with you here. So the three of you have completed this circle, and emotionally you're going to be healed up from this stalemate that you were at, the overwhelm that you had going on, because you have all this good energy, this Queen of Wands here, this Knight of Wands here. You have all of this stuff right at your disposal. So you use that. Take the time away. Take a half a day if you can, and really evaluate the situation. Not emotionally with what's going on in your head, you know, what's going on in your heart and that kind of thing. Evaluate it from the Knight of Swords. Intellectually, use your intellect to evaluate the situation, remove the things, feel the pain of letting go of whatever this is, remove that from your life, and this is what you're looking at the end of November. Having that resolved, feeling like I already feel like I felt like I couldn't breathe. If you have the weight of the world is on your shoulders somehow for something. So that at the end of the month is not going to feel that way. As soon as you resolve whatever this is, this stalemate, whatever's holding you in this position, as soon as you resolve that, this is what you're going to have. So this was your reading for Cancer for the second half of October, the 15th through the 31st, 2018. And you can find me at Bitch in a Hurry on Instagram or bitchinahurry.com. Thank you so much, and if this did not resonate with you, check your moon or rising signs. Talk to you later.